Hi hermosas, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. If you are new watching, guys, hello, my name is Karen and I am new to YouTube. So it's been like 2 months that I've been on YouTube. So you guys are welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button and turn on your notifications to get notified when I do go live. When I do upload a new video.
Sorry if the camera is kind of shaky. My table is kind of shaky, so every time like I move it or I touch it, like it'll move around. So I'll try not to move it too much, okay? But
like you guys know, I am gonna be recording like a Chisme live. Why do I keep saying live? Like a Chisme video, a story time video, something like that. I don't know. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and Snapchat. I got a few, not a lot. So I'll just go off of that and then just start talking about some random stuff. I don't know. But while I do this, guys, I am gonna be doing tostilocos. I have never done them. I have never ate them. But I did get this idea from Elsie and Alondra. I don't know if you guys watch them, but I love them. They're gorgeous, but they're so funny. So I got this idea from them. And like I said, I've never made them or I've never had them. But when they were making them, they looked so good. Like it made my mouth watery. So that's why, and I wanted to record for YouTube, but I didn't know what to do. So I decided to do that. So I'll start off with showing guys what I'm using.
Oh, and I forgot the cueritos.
So I have the cueritos. Okay, so we're gonna be using tostilocos. This recipe I got it from Alondra and Elsie, so I am doing it off of what they used. Jicama, I love jicama. And then a pepino, and I just bought one. I don't think I need two. Limon, lime, and cueritos, which is my favorite. Like I love it. With limon, sal y Valentina. Oof, girls, you guys need to try them. But I don't know if I'm gonna be pouring some Valentina, but I did grab some Valentina. And some chamoy. I have a little bit of the chamoy, but I still have enough. And some tajin. And cacahuates. I just bought 2 little packets of this peanuts. Cacahuates. I do not like cacahuates, but my husband does, and of course I'm gonna share with him after I'm done. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit just for him. But let's start off with cutting the pepino. And I did wash my hands, guys, before starting. So I'm gonna cut this. And like I said, sorry if my camera does move a lot. I'm gonna try. When I was
watching Alondra and Elsie do this, it's funny because Elsie does this too, and I thought it was just like us, like me and my mom doing this. And Alondra was like, "What the heck are you doing, girl?" And she asked if anybody else does that. Like, it's funny because I do that. I don't know if you guys do that. If you do that, comment down below, guys. If you do rub it with the end once you cut it, like I don't freaking know why that is.
Okay, while I start cutting this, guys, I am gonna start talking about the first question. And the first question is, have you ever gotten in a fight? No, guys. Like when I was like in like 6th grade, I think I did get in a fight. I guess you can call it a fight. I don't freaking know, but that was just me trying to start some drama with this one girl. But I honestly, like, I remember that, but I do not remember like why. I do remember we were friends at some point, like before that, but I don't know why why I just wanted to fight her. Because I remember, like, or I don't know if this was a dream, but I just think it was real. I was like in school, and then I was in 6th grade, and then how should I do this? I think like this. Oh, wait. We were out having lunch, and then I just remember and this is how I'm cutting this, guys. Yeah, you guys can see. I just remember going into the playground and she was there, you know, and I just walked up to her and I just started pulling her hair. And like she didn't want to fight back. She was just like trying to get me off. And everybody got around us and started, you know how it happens when you fight. And everybody got around us. And I just wanted to like fight her, but she didn't want to. But I don't know, like I don't understand why I wanted to fight her. And then, well, at the end, the principal or like assistant, I don't freaking know who, called us to the office. So we were at the office, and I was so scared because I thought they were gonna call my mom. But I do think or remember that that I started inventing lies, like no, she started it and this and that, you know. But in reality, like I was the one who started it. But I honestly do not, like I said, I do not remember why that happened, why I wanted to fight her. Like I was in sixth grade, guys. And then pues ya nos metieron a la oficina, and then they wanted to call our parents, you know, or they were gonna call our parents. But at the end, like they did not call my parents, like my mom, they did not call her. And I do not know why they didn't call her, but they did call her parents. Maybe because I was just saying lies. and I didn't start this fight. But yeah, I just got that one fight, and that was in sixth grade. But then after that, like I've never gotten a fight. I'm gonna start putting this in here.
I'm a good girl, guys.
Sorry if the camera moves a lot, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to move the camera so much, pero every time I'm cutting this, como que se mueve. So I do apologize.
But the next question is, do you want kids? Guys, if you watch my what's it called? My lives on Facebook, you know I want kids. Like I die for kids. Like I do want kids, and hopefully soon, guys. Like I really want kids. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas on how to get pregnant, please leave it down in the comments and I'll be reading them. But I do want kids, guys. Hopefully soon. Like I kind of want to, but then let me tell you guys, because so before, like when I was like 16 years old, you know, I was like my idea, like not my idea, but like a wish that I had, or like a goal for me, was like I wanted kids. But then like at the down deep in my heart, I was like, but I would like to get married first and then have kids. That's what like I thought, but I just thought that would never happen, because I was like, is gonna ask me to marry him, you know. So that was my thought at first, but I was like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna get pregnant and not get married, you know.
This cucumber is good, actually. Cucumber with tahini, lime, and salt. It's so good.
Okay, so that is ready. Oh, now the hard part. The jicama. This is so hard to cut, guys. I have never cut a jicama in my life. Every time we buy jicama, my husband is the one cutting it. So I'm just gonna do this however I think. And I don't know if I should cut a lot or a little bit. Pero ahorita vemos. But what was I saying? Oh, that was my thought, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna I want to get married first and then have kids. That was like one of my thoughts, but I was like, oh, it's never gonna happen. Oh, this is hard. But then, pues, oh, and when I was like in high school, jicama is one of my favorite food.
Oh, I just hate cutting it. I've never cut it, but I know it's hard.
But what was I saying? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget. I forget stuff all the time. You guys know on my lives. But what was I saying? Seriously. And I was like, oh, I want to have my first kid when I'm like 18 or 19. And that was when I was like 14, you know, like I was young. Because I wanted to be like a young mom. Like when my kids grow up, I want them to, and I want to be young, you know. I don't want to be old and my kids are super young, you know. So that was my thought. But then like I also wanted to get married first and then have kids. And then pues now I am 23 years old, guys, and I haven't got pregnant, but I just believe in everything happens for a reason and God has a plan for me, you know, stuff like that. I truly believe that. But then I do want to have kids now, because like I do want to have kids like now because like I'm happy here. I'm wherever I'm at, like I'm happy, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't need anything else. Like I'm married with the man that I love and stuff like that. Like we live on our own. I'm getting old. I am 23, about to be 24, and I just feel like it's the perfect time for me to have a baby. But whenever God sends it to me, I will be the best woman alive. And you guys see that. So, but yeah, I do want kids, and I feel like now I'm at the perfect timing for kids. Okay, the next question is, what's your biggest turn off? Good question, guys. I don't even know. No, like big turn off as in
Guys?
I just don't like guys that used to, because now like I have the guy I want. But before, like I would always, like, if I knew a guy and he thought like he was a like bien presumido and stuff like that, like I was like, no, baby boy. So yeah, just like guys that that think they can have like any girl. Those are the guys that I'm just like, no. A mí me gustaba más como like the guys that I just like the guys that weren't too much presumidos. Que eran más like tranquilos and stuff like that. But yeah, biggest turn off as in guys is just presumido, que sean presumidos. Like I don't like that. And I think that's it. Like, yeah, I think that's it. Do you ever see yourself becoming a big makeup artist? See, like, let me tell you guys, like, when I started doing lives, or like now YouTube, like my idea or like my plan was like, well, why I started was just for fun, just because it was like a hobby. Yeah, just like something fun to do. I never thought about anything big. This jicama is really good, guys. I never thought about becoming someone like big until this day. Like, it's not that como dicen, like you always have to think for better or for bigger. And I do think like if I ever become like big, like I'll be happy, you know, because that was in my plan. But now that I'm here and I see how I'm starting to get a little bit more people like supporters and stuff, um I'm just like what's it called? What was I gonna say? I'm just like, well, I can't stop this no more, you know? So it's something that I started that I can't stop. Because it'll be really bad for me and for like people that actually do follow me and do support me. I'm like, I can't just disappear from what I'm doing, from what I do now. Becoming like big does need like take a lot of your time, which I don't have because I do work, I am married, I do take care of my stepkids.
Ma'am, I might not cook, guys, but
I do like house things, you know, like planchar, lavar, like all that stuff, like, and that takes like a lot of time. So becoming big is one thing you do need is time, which if it happens, it happens, you know, like I'll be happy for that, but it's not something that I'm trying to achieve because I don't have the time for it. And but if I do, girl, that would be dope. But here I am, guys, just with you guys watching me. That makes me happy. I get to talk to you guys. I'm just happy for where I am right now. But let's keep on growing, guys. Let's keep on growing. Like I always say, slowly but surely, like we'll get somewhere. And like I said, I just started this for fun. I just started this as a hobby. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Like my English is horrible. But if we get somewhere, I hope you guys stay with me throughout this process. I think this is enough jicama. I'm not gonna do the rest of it. I'm just gonna do this one for the tostilocos. I hope I answered that question. Did I? Do you ever see yourself? Yes, but no. Yes, because I know that slowly but surely, like, my page is growing. And no, because sometimes I feel like I don't put the time that I have to put in it, or like the effort to it as I have to. Because like I said, I do have pretty much a family. I do work. But if we do, like I said, I hope you guys come with me and be a part of it. I would love to see all of you guys throughout that process of growing. But the next question is, what's your biggest pet peeve? That's, as you said, they said, right? Pet peeve? Something like that. My biggest pet peeve, I hate, guys, seeing people eat with their mouth open. Not like me right now, like I have food in my mouth and like talking to you guys. But when people are like eating and they're like this, I hate that. Like, please don't do that in front of me. Like, I probably, if like I don't know you or I don't have that much confianza with you, like I won't say nothing. But if I know you, like I'll tell you to please eat right. That's not how you eat. That's the one thing that I can't stand, guys. I cannot stand that. And just another pet peeve that I do have is like having a mess. Like I cannot see a mess. Like you guys know by when I'm doing lives, you don't have to put cueritos if you don't like them, but I do like them, so I'm just gonna put some. Y voy a tratar de cortarlos poquito. But yeah, like you guys see on my lives, like I always try to clean as I go, because just having a mess makes me go crazy. Like I cannot see a mess. Like in mi casa, like you'll never, if you guys ever come visit me, you will never see like a mess. Or like sometimes, yeah, me and my husband like lay down in the couches and watch TV, watch a movie, we fall asleep, we have a mess in there, like we bring Cheetos and drinks and like whatever, and just like we're at the movies, you know, and cobijas and pillows and all that. Yeah, I'll leave a mess right there. But next morning, or like after I'm off of work, if I have to work the next morning, like I'll make sure to clean that, because I cannot like live with a mess. Like that's one of my pet peeves. That's how you say it. It's just seeing a mess. Like I cannot, like my kitchen, you will always see it clean. My room, you will always see it clean. I just like to have everything clean. When we have my stepkids over, like I will always be on their asses about cleaning. Like please clean, like clean. If you made the mess, you have to clean it. I am not gonna clean it. Like just clean after yourself, you know, after yourselves. But yeah, just seeing people eat with their mouth open, like masticando así bien fuerte, like I cannot stand that. And just like seeing a mess, like I cannot stand that either. But just that, I think. Next question is, so one girl asked, how far apart are you and your husband in age, and how did you meet your husband? Like this is gonna be a good story to tell you guys. I have never told you how I met him. It might make me look bad at first, guys, and I hope it doesn't make me look bad as how it's gonna sound. But I also hope that you guys don't look at me different after like tell you how I met my husband. But here is the story. But to start off, we are seven years apart. So I am 23 and he is 30. So we are 7 years apart, which is not a lot. Like it's a good age.
And I have always liked to have guys who are older than me. But this my husband now, he has been the only one that has been like that much years apart. They're always like 3 or 4 years apart. That's it. But 7 years apart, like never.
But this is how I met him, guys. So he used to work where I work. So where I work, it's 4 different locations, right? I work at location 3 and he worked at location 2. But they moved him to location 3. And when I saw him, like I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I saw him, I was like he's cute, you know, he grabbed my attention. But like he was super shy at work. He was those type of guys that goes to work and does his job. Like he never was never talking to anybody. He was never like chismeando or like saying hi to everybody. No, like así como ahorita, like you see him like sometimes on my lives or in my YouTube videos, and he's super shy. He does not talk. And he was like that at work. He was always like that. So, and I talked, but to the people like that I talked to, like my friends or whatever. So I just saw him, and no, we just made like eye contact, and that's it. Like nothing happened. But he did grab my attention, you know. I was like, oh, like he's cute or whatever.
My personal opinion. I know a lot of you will probably say he's ugly.
Like months passed by, and like nothing, you know. And then I found out that he was married. And I don't even know how I found out, because I never talked to him or he never talked to me, you know. So I did find out that he was married. So when I found that out, like I was like, okay, like nada que ver, you know, like I am not gonna talk to him, I am not gonna get close to him, like como quien dice, es un hombre prohibido, right? So yeah, time passed, we were working together. Then I don't know how we started talking, just talking, like as in, hi, how are you, like when I got to work or when he got to work, you know, like never, don't think like we were texting or anything, just like at work we started talking. And then, because like I'm saying, like he was a really quiet man and he never talked to nobody, and that's why we never talked. Well, I don't know how we started talking, and then I just started like getting attached to him, like so much, just by him. Like he was like such a nice person. Every time like I would get to work, like yeah, after we started like saying hi and stuff like that, porque yo siempre he tenido la maña de, like, when I get to work, not no more, but when I get to work, like I would hug like everybody, you know, like, hey, how are you, like just giving a hug, you know. So that's why pues I started giving him hugs, you know. And then pues that was it. Then later on,
And I think this is the last question, so this is gonna be like the most longest story ever.
after a while, what I loved the most, I don't know why, is that when I was like giving him hugs, you know, he started like giving me like a kiss en la frente, and like that would just melt my heart every time like he would like give me a kiss en la frente. Like it's like nobody has ever done that, and I just feel like a kiss in the forehead is like so cute. Like I just feel like that's one of the things I love about guys doing that nobody ever did to me. Like I had never had a guy kiss me the forehead, you know. And I was like, after that, like time passed again. Like I'm telling you, this didn't happen from one day to another. Like it took like probably like a year for this to happen. I started like with that kiss on the forehead, and with like just seeing him and like him looking at me, it's como que like there was something going on. But I knew like he was married, and I had a boyfriend back then. I did have a boyfriend, but the things with my boyfriend weren't like that great no more. Like it wasn't perfect no more. I was like, so meeting new people and them like treating you or talking to you like better or sweeter obviously makes you change. And so yeah, like I'm telling you, time passed and I just got more attached to him. Like I was feeling something that I was like, it's not right. Like what am I doing? Like this is not right. This is not okay, you know? But I don't know, like just como dicen, tú no le puedes mandar al corazón or something like that. Like this is too romantic, right? But that's just how I felt at that moment. And I was like, what am I doing? Like what's going on? And then I do remember like after that, he got my number, and this is how he got my number. Not because we were like flirting or anything. He got my number because I asked him, or he asked me to cover one of his shifts, and I said yes. And he was gonna, oh no, I asked him to cover one of my shifts, and he said he would let me know. But that was like 2 days, como like 2 days Thursday, and by Saturday I needed him to cover me. And he was like, I'll let you know, but I wasn't gonna see him anymore. And I was like, well, I can give you my number and let me know. He was like, okay. So that's how we got each other's number, just by that. And okay, so now I'm gonna open the tostilocos, guys, and I'm just gonna pour them in this plate. And then so yeah, we got each other's numbers. And I don't know, one day like I had the courage, like I don't know, like I'm telling you guys, like I was already like in love, like without like him, like by nothing, you know. Like we never went out, we were never texting, we were like never, like nothing happened. I just like started getting so attached to him. And And I just had one day he didn't go to work, and I think it was a Friday he didn't go to work. I don't know if it was the next Friday. I don't know. And I don't know why I texted him, guys, and I was like, why didn't you come to work? And he replied, and I was like I ignored. I kind of remember the conversation, but like it does sound bad because like I'm telling you guys, he was married. But then we started talking, you know, like I just texted him, and I was like, why didn't you come to work? And he was like, because I had something to do. I don't know what he said. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I think I said I miss you. I think I said that. I do believe I said that. And he was like, oh, you do? Yeah, see, that's how like our conversation started, and that's how we were like, okay, like I feel something for him, you know, like there's something going on. And pues, all right, now I'm just gonna pour all this, guys. And I was like, so yeah, that's how it started. And then, but yeah, when we actually like started talking, I told him that, oh, and then right away, like right that week that we started talking, and that I felt like something else was gonna happen, like I ended the relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, you know what, like it's like I don't want to be with you no more. And like I never told him like I cheated on him or like I was with somebody else. I never told him that. He did believe I cheated on him. He did assume I cheated on him, which I kind of did, but I kind of didn't, because I wasn't like in another relationship, you know. I was just getting to know somebody else. But I did end the relationship right away, because I was like, I was getting so confused. I was getting confused. And I was like, oh my God, this is a lot of stuff, huh? This looks good already. And, what was I saying? Yeah, I was getting super confused. So I was like, no. I've always believed on that saying that says, if you have a boyfriend or a husband, and you meet someone else and you get attached to him or whatever, like stay with the second person and leave the first person. Because if you were good with the first person, you wouldn't have the need of looking for somebody else or wanting somebody else. In that situation, like I said, like I didn't think about it twice. I was like, I do not want to be with him. Even if I'm not with this guy, like I don't want to be with him, because I already met somebody else that I'm getting attached to, and there's no need for to be over here, you know. So I was like, I did break up with him, whatever. We never talked again. But yeah, me and this guy started talking more and more. And that's when I was like, he started telling me about his like situation. He wasn't okay with his ex-wife anymore. Now I'm gonna squeeze some lime in here. And he started telling me how things weren't going good in their relationship. Like he didn't want to be there anymore, but he was there because of the kids. And this guy, and this guy, girls, would work 24/7. Like 24/7 he was at work. Not just in the location we were at, but at the other location too. So he was working like the two places 24/7. Like he would never stop working. And I would always tell him, like, why do you work so much? And he was like, I just don't want to be home anymore. Like it just, every time I get home, like I'm just mad, you know. Like he was at a place where he didn't want to be, but he felt like he was stuck there just because of the kids. And I was like, you don't have to feel like that. Like if you don't want to be there, like you don't have to be there, you know. And we were not in a relationship. We were just talking as like friends. We weren't in a relationship, but I was just giving him like advice, right? Consejos. So he decided, and then pues more time passed by, and that's when we were like kind of in a relationship now, because I told him that if he wanted to be with me or with her, because I didn't want to be in that situation where the second one, because I literally was the second one, and I like that made me like I don't know, like I just wanted things to change. Like I broke up with my boyfriend because I want to be here, but if you're not gonna do things right, then we're not gonna be together, And I was like, I'm not rushing you to leave her or anything, but just think about it. Like if you do want to be with her, if you guys can work things out, then it's okay. Like I'll leave, like. And pues he said he really did want to be with me, but he didn't know how to do the things, like he didn't know how to leave that place. And I was like, well, and I do remember he wanted me to wait for him like for months, and he was like, just give me time. I was like, no, like I'm not gonna give you time. Like I know it might be hard. I know it's hard, but if you want time, then we're not gonna be together. I'm gonna do my stuff, you're gonna do your stuff, and then when you're ready, then we can start talking again. But no, like I'm not gonna give you time. If you ask me for time, that's how things are gonna work. And he was like, okay. So he took the decision to just be with me and do things right, and just leave that aside, and that's how. And then here we are now, married, and like he has his kids because he fought custody, and so he never like abandoned his kids or anything. Like he would always see them. When things got rough with her, that's when he started fighting for custody, and that's why we do have the kids sometimes here, like 3 days a week. And that's just how our story was about our relationship, how I met him, how we started talking, how we are now happily married. And I'm telling you guys, it was like love at first sight. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. It was like love at first sight when I first met him. Like I said, like it just grabbed my attention. Like he grabbed my attention, and oh my god, this looks so good, guys. Ooh. So should I try this with you guys? Of course. I just don't like cacahuates. Like I do like them, like I'll eat them, but like I'd rather not, Guys, look at this. This looks so freaking good. Oh my god. But that was the story, guys. Let me try this with you. I'm trying to get I think I need more lemon. This is delicious, guys. What else can I tell you? And then, he did ask me to marry him on one of my last birthday. We threw a party, and he was planning all this with my brother, and he took mariachi and a photographer and stuff. And he asked me to marry him there on my party, on my birthday party, which was last March. That was last March when we got engaged, and then we got married through court on October, which was like last month, and you guys like know. And then we are planning on getting married through church June 2021. This is so good, guys. I'm gonna add a little Valentina because no pica para nada. It's just like the sweet, like the sour taste. And I don't like spicy, but just a little bit is fine. I can't wait for my hubby to get home. He's not here right now. He went with his brother to do some stuff. Oh, and another question also was, what is my plan for 2021? I mean, 2020. And my plan for 2020 is to have a baby. Like, that is my plan. Like, I do want to get pregnant on 2020. As in, like, personal life, like, my family-wise, like, I do want to get pregnant. That's my only, like, goal for 2020. So, I'll let you guys know. Pray for me, guys. This is so good, guys. Pero I'm thinking that I should have mixed all this, like the cueritos, jicama, and pepino, like all together, and then pour it, because I feel like that jicama is all the way down, and then I just feel like it's not all mixed up. But if you guys do want to do this, once again, all I used was jicama, pepino, cueritos, lime, chamoy, Valentina, tajín. That's it. And of course the tostitos. This is so good. I think I'm gonna finish this. That was it for today's video, guys. If you guys have any suggestions or what other videos you guys want to watch, anything, guys, I am down to do anything. Just leave it down in the comments, guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and you guys are welcome to share this video wherever you guys want. Jicama is my favorite. You guys are welcome to share this video wherever you guys want, and just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when I do upload a new video. And I will be leaving my social media down in the description box, guys. If you guys do want to go follow me, my Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, I'll leave it down in the description box, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yo sí les aconsejo que hagan esto because it is delicious. If there's anybody else that have never tried this or done this, it's bomb, guys. It was my first time doing it and trying it as well, so I really love it. It's really good. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you all. Bye.